Okay. Um, so first of all, I would like to say Basmalah first. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And saying salam. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Um, Before we start our presentation, I would like to apologize to Ms. Mariskas because before we make this presentation, we actually had a little bit trouble in internet network, and then we also have um, a little bit. So we really apologize for that. We hope that you can understand our condition. Okay, so let's start our presentation from our group 4. There is Aunia Rizka Mutaharo and Fitri Nurhayati Maulidina and Isrina Zaidah. Well, first of all, introduction. Digital storytelling is the process of combining the art of telling stories with a variety of digital multimedia such as images, audio, and video. And then there are two major beliefs related to technology's growth that support the use of technologies in education. Number one is technology is everywhere and therefore should be in education. And research has shown how and where computer-based methods are effective. And then there is three advantage from digital storytelling. First is gaining learners' attention, and then engaging the learners through production work, and then increasing perception of controls. Okay, so for the oral English teaching, it will be present by Fitri Nur Hayati Maulidina.
Okay, next, oral English teaching. 1. The oral language is given a short, fragmentary unseries by Brown and Julie in Nunnan. Uh, in the 2, the teacher should be able to provide the natural language that is different from the written one. The oral English instruction covers two major skills. Those are teaching and listening and speaking. Okay, listening can be preferred in two ways. One, listening as comprehension and listening as acquisition. Two different processes can be used in understanding spoken discourse, bottom-up processing and top-down processing. The typical listen and the development instruction combine the two processing types in three phases of listening. Pre-listening involves students in activating the prior knowledge, making prediction, and reviewing the key vocabulary. Post-listening focus on comparison to require selective listening, question, etc. And then post-listening requires students to keep opinion about the topic. And some characteristic of effective listening activities. The materials should use the authentic text for both dialogues and monologues. Listening should be preceded by a cinema building or background knowledge. The material should incorporate the strategies for activities listening. The learner should be given chance to listen to the text for several times and work through increasingly pleasing tasks. Learners should know the aims and reason of their listening. The tasks should activity learners' role in the instruction. And last one, the context of the material should be personalized. In the communicative approach, where the discuss level is used, speaking implies the use of language above the sentence level. In fact, teaching speaking in AVL countries cannot be conducted directly above the sentences level. So, the teaching of speaking in the classroom must consider the student competence and not force them to be directly able to speaking fluent. Technologies in English learning relate to the use of technology in the English learning. Tone, throw, and valence content that the use of IT will work best in language learning when it is concerned of and used as integrated component of a task. Technology can add value to language learning tasks when IT is used as a tool. One, making possible activities that could not be done as easily in the print-based activities. The second, allowing the digital media integration. The third, allowing greater flexibility in terms of the time and plans of learning for students and teachers, allowing two-way range information access, allowing for both the products and process of learning focus, allowing didactic material to be stored and scaled, encourage decision and consultation, providing a channel for feedback and assessment, ignoring the unnecessary duplicate of previously produced material. And the last one, saving the overtime. The technology used in the English classroom will also help teachers in providing rich media as a learning product will incorporate the HIC and media, such as video, animation, sound, and simulation. Those media can also be referred as multimedia. That is the combination of media. The media can be still pictures, sound, motion video, animation, and are the items combined in a product with the purpose of communicating information. Five kinds of multimedia for mass purpose. By one, commercial multimedia. These pre-packaged products are developed by software public company. They offer various media such as animation, video, audio, and links to the internet. Second, commercial interactive video package. They are the storage medium of choice for motion video in combination with text and still picture. The third, authoring tools, presentation software. It primarily a combination of text, still picture, and limited audio and animation. In its development, it can embed video and audio. The fourth, authoring tools, video production and editing. The tools enable users to produce distinct video and edit it. And the last, authoring tools, multimedia authoring system. The tools allow users to include many features in the product.
Okay, I'll explain about digital stories in oral and English teaching. The process of taking some series of still image and combining them with a narrated soundtrack in a digital story is a crucial component of digital storytelling. James R. Scotch and Kavita Rowe contend that digital storytelling can make use of various techniques, including standard storytelling, audio and video recording, multimedia publication, and shared mediated events. So next. And some point that can be used in digital storytelling is a tool to promote self-reflection, so to illustrate historical perspectives, to promote inquiry, and a method of technology in integration and ongoing instructions. The 7 elements of digital storytelling is point of view. So the next slide. Burmark 2004 in Robin 2008 content that the integration of the visual image and written text can enhance and accelerate student comprehensions. Besides engaging students, that digital stories as a media also can be used to facilitate discussion of the topic present in the story, help students to understand the abstract and conceptual content. Robin 2008. It can be said that digital story can provide the benefit that can be given by the video. Harmer mentioned that video in ELT classroom let the students see the language in use, not only hear it, but it will also allow students to look far beyond the classroom, which full of cultural values. It can be inferred that digital stories are richer than the audio tape. So the student can see the speaker whose body movement give class to the meaning, the clothes they wear, the location, and etc. Also, in line with the current genre-based curriculum, a digital story can be aimed at teaching monologue with the type of text narrative and reasons. It will also provide the student with enough visual and audio input for doing the task. The setting of the story can be close to the student real world to arise students at abstraction to the digital story, which result in the active participants of the student in the classroom. And designing digital stories is number 1, Microsoft PowerPoint, so Microsoft Photo Story, Adobe Photoshop Elements, and Windows Movie Maker. Next slide.
I'm sorry, Icha, but your voice is like it. Okay, so because there is a bad connection in Icha, there's Icha, can you unmute?
It is make herself our
Okay, so this is I will going to continue Icha slide here. There is designing digital stories, figure 5, adding titles, and then the step 3, designing digital stories, and the figure 6 is add the narration, and then step 4 there is figure 7, finishing the movie, and finally that is our presentation today. I would like to say thank you and sorry if we had any mistake in this presentation. Thank you.